Welcome to the Crumb Cake Kitchen. In this tutorial, you will learn how to ganache a cake using acrylic discs. There are many different ways to use acrylic discs. I've found that wrapping my discs in press and seal makes removal from the cake very easy. Pull the press and seal tightly around the disc. Be careful not to leave any wrinkles on the area that will touch the cake. Cut off any excess wrap on the top, as it'll interfere with achieving a nice level surface. Place your disc on the turntable and add the appropriately sized cake board round before adding your cake. Begin with buttercream between the layers and a good crumb coat. Put a nice thick layer of ganache on the top of the cake. Make sure you use enough ganache to squeeze out to the edges of the disc. And place a wrapped acrylic disc on top. Give it a gentle push down to eliminate as many air pockets as possible. Using 2 bench scrapers, push on opposite sides of the acrylic discs to ensure they're lined up with each other. It's important to take your time here or you'll end up with a lopsided cake. Take a small level and place it on the top. This is why I cut away the extra press and seal, as it might interfere with adjusting the cake to level. Give a gentle press where needed to level out the top disc. Now you can start to add the ganache. There's really no right or wrong way to do this as long as you get a good coat on and don't disturb the crumb coat. Take your bench scraper and do an initial pass on the cake. At this point, you'll see a lot of areas that need more ganache. Continue adding the ganache until the air pockets begin to disappear. I like to take a warm and dry bench scraper on the last couple of passes to achieve a perfectly smooth final layer. Once you're satisfied with the final coat, put the cake in the fridge to firm up before removing the discs. Begin by flipping the cake upside down. Lift the press and seal on the disc and give it an even tug all the way around to release it from the cake. Place some ganache on your final cake board and place it on the bottom of the cake. Flip the cake upright and repeat the same process with the disc on top. Now you can see all the air pockets on top of the cake. To be honest, I could have added a little more ganache up here before placing the disc, and I should have pressed down a little more firmly. I would have had fewer areas to fill. I like to slightly warm my ganache to fill the air pockets, and I'm careful not to overfill. The more ganache I use, the more work I need to do to smooth that top edge again. Once you've filled the crevices, put the cake back in the fridge to firm up. Using a bench scraper warmed with hot water, get level with the cake and smooth the ganache on top. I start just inside of the top circle and stop just before I reach the other side. Continuously turn the cake until you've smoothed the entire surface. If you need to, take a palette knife and smooth the outer edge. There you have it, a perfectly straight, smooth cake with sharp edges. If you'd like to see more tutorials like these, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and ring the bell for future notifications. As always, thank you for watching.